So, I'm going to do a live reaction of this video. And I got a feeling we are dealing with a case of BMW. The term black male worship was coined by Cynthia G. And I have shortened that to a BMW. I look at this as some sort of psychosis, some sort of demon that is in a lot of black women. And unfortunately, this black mother, I think, is suffering from BMWism. And I don't know. I have a feeling that's what we're dealing with. So we're just gonna watch.
Good morning, TikTok. I am up because my adult son was at my door this morning harassing me. He called me at 12:40 a.m. this morning, crying, asking me, can he come back to my house? I've allowed him to live with me for 3 years.
Okay, pause right there. We have an adult male, and you're using the term harassing. And then she says, he calls me at 12 crying to ask if he can come back to my house again. Which means this is a reoccurring problem that her son exhibits. And she has every time failed to allow this man to stand up on his own 2 feet. Now she's probably been doing this since childhood. And he has learned that she will not ever allow him to grow up. But I digress. Let's let her continue.
I've allowed him to live with me for 3 years. Rent-free. Food-free. And just occupying space. He has head job after job. He gets them. He quits them. He gets pissed off because something happens, and he just quits because he feels like he has some place to stay and lay his head until he decides he wants to work again. Anybody who knows me know that I have put up with my fair share of heartache from my son.
Didn't I say it? She's been training this man to grow up and understand she will always be there. Her love is unconditional. That is her. My baby! She has conditioned him to know this. She probably was hoping he would have had some other woman come in and take him out of her hair by now. But that has not happened because, sir. Because, ma'am. Why? Why did you do that? Continue.
Last Friday, I decided enough is enough for me. 35 years old.
This man is older than me. This man is older than me. This is not done for daughters. For the most part. Most women will kick their daughters out at 18. They will kick their daughters out for getting pregnant. They will put their daughters out because they're not willing to contribute financially or do overwork in the home. And they're kicking their daughters out. But then you have males that's consistently able to use their mother's or their parents' home as drop-in centers to come and go as they please. And that's just, there's nothing wrong with that. Crazy.
I've done more than most would do. And this is just years and years of emotional and verbal abuse from my son.
Abuse? Did you not bring this man into the world? There's no way I am going to allow someone that I almost died to bring on this planet to abuse me.
Calling me out my name. Spitting in my face. Spitting in my face.
Oh my God, the spit has came into play. Oh. Bodily fluid. Listen. The way I would be waiting for my trial date, I really can't even watch the rest of this. A minute and 37 seconds in, and we are talking about spitting on you. My flabbers are beyond gasted. My gasket don't even know what flabbers is. I'm just... Continue.
I can't do it anymore. So back to this morning. He called me. I'm coming home. I can't be here. There's no food. It's cold. I'm freezing. I'm coming home. Not realizing that he doesn't have a home here anymore because...
Man, why would he believe that? You just said over his past 35 years, you have allowed him to play drop-in center. He has used your house as a halfway house. He's used your house as a shelter that revolves. Anytime he gets into a bad position, you are going to open your door. So why would he believe that the door has now been locked? It's not computing.
Oh, but here he comes. He pulls up in my driveway and parked diagonally. Like, I guess if I were to come out, I can't get out of my own driveway. And then he sits in the car. He sits in the car till 5 o'clock this morning.
See, the way I would have called the police so fast. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. The way the police would have been showing up to my house after like 10 minutes of you in my driveway. Get the fuck.
He proceeds to come and ring my doorbell. My dog starts barking. Who cannot stand him because she hates the way that...
It's the way that you keep letting your fuck ass son come in your house and disrupt it. She gotta walk on eggshells because your ass can't kick that nigga out and tell him to stay the fuck gone until he just stay gone. We don't even care if you get it together. You just keep letting them in. You just keep letting them in. Why? Oh, and my son! God damn it!
So he proceeds to ring the doorbell. I'm watching him on the camera. He's bent over, breathing heavy, so that I can feel sorry for him.
So you telling me this nigga waited in the car for possibly 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, and realized he needed to look distraught. So when you came to the door, you will feel sympathy for him. How many times has he done this? How many times has he done this? You've allowed him to play in your face this much. This nigga got a whole routine down.
For him. But this time, I laid in my bed and I watched him. And then he started banging on my door. Open this door. Open this damn door.
Right then and there was your cue to go ahead and either dial these digits, 911, right? Or your area should have a non-emergency number that you could still contact the police and have them come to your residence.
Fucking steel-toe boots and kick this fucking door in. And I'll kick this glass in.
Police, please! Police! Did you call the police?
Well.
Did you call the police?
But he did go into my garage.
It was open?
Took this box of junk that he had in his car from a job that he had. Dumped half the shit out in the floor. I heard him hawk up some spit and spit it where I don't know where he spit it at. But that's triggering for me because that's the way he hawked when he spit in my face.
Y'all crazy. Out here dealing with bodily fluids to the face.
When you've had enough, like I've had enough, hold on and ask God to keep you. Because that's what I'm asking.
That is the main problem. Not God. Because God is the one that can bring you out of this situation. However, the way she's using God is used as a crutch. He's not being used as a way to actually change her behavior, but as a crutch. Because I guarantee she invoked the word of God every single time that man was back in her house. She invoked the word of God when that man spit in her face. She invoked the word of God when that man popped her back out of socket from the sink. And what did she do? She still allowed him to come back in her house. God ain't about to tell you to keep putting yourself in danger.
And I'm trying to live my life. I want some peace. I deserve that.
You do. You really do.
I'm back with this man, child of mine. He went to prison, and that's when I did have some peace for 3 years. And I was the only person putting money on his books.
He's gonna end up back in her house. She ain't say what he went to jail for. He was incarcerated for 3 years. And yet she was the one funding his jail stay. She couldn't even allow him to be a man in the one place where he has to be a man or he's going to be ran over. Like, she's like, no, my baby, take care of my baby. This is how I know. He's going to be back in her house probably next week. He's going to be back in there. He's going to be lamping it up.
Told me it wasn't enough. I could have did more.
When y'all allow these males to be so disrespectful to you, listen, I'm covering the mic. The way y'all allow these males to be so disrespectful to you, and then you continue to give him everything he requests. Let's play.
I've had enough. I claim 2026 is my year. This is my time.
It's my time now. You should be saying that. Claim it, girl.
After I did fall asleep, after watching him sit in my driveway, my stomach is in knots. But I'm going to keep pushing.
That was a whole lot. Like, I don't even know what to say. All I can say here is, ma'am, I'm I'm sorry that this is happening to you. But you are allowing this to happen to you. So I would say to truly separate yourself from this person. Your son, while he's still biologically your son. However, he is an adult male. You are not obligated. I release the obligation from you. I release the thought of responsibility from this adult male. I release anything that you believe you are required to do because you birthed this male into existence. I release it all for you, okay? It is gone. You are not obligated to deal with anything that you don't want to deal with. So going forward, if you allow this male into your house, please understand that you are willingly accepting the danger that comes with him. That's it. And that's all.
You need to